What if Earth was just the beginning? Imagine a future where humanity becomes a multi-planetary species. We could be living on Mars, the moons of Jupiter, or even planets around other stars. This isn't science fiction, it's a potential future for humankind. As we venture further into space, we must ask ourselves, how will we govern ourselves in this new frontier? Our current systems on Earth are designed for a single planet. They might not translate well to the vastness of space. As we establish colonies and settlements, new forms of governance will emerge. These space nations will face unique challenges and opportunities. They will need to navigate the complexities of interstellar relations, resource management, and galactic diplomacy. The future of humanity in space depends on how we answer these questions today. Our choices will shape the destiny of our species for generations to come. It's a journey filled with both uncertainty and incredible potential. The future is out there, waiting for us to reach for it. As humanity expands beyond Earth, our current geopolitical map will become obsolete. In its place, a new order will emerge: space nations. These nations will form around settlements on other planets, moons, and even asteroids. Imagine a Martian republic, independent and self-governing, or a coalition of nations forming a lunar union. These space nations might emerge in different ways. Some, like the hypothetical Martian republic, could declare independence from Earth. This mirrors the historical patterns of colonization and decolonization we've seen throughout human history. Other colonies might be established and governed by multinational organizations, promoting international cooperation in space. Private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are also poised to play a significant role. They could establish their own settlements and governance structures. Imagine a SpaceX Martian colony operating with a high degree of autonomy, setting its own laws and regulations. The rise of space nations will redefine our understanding of national identity and sovereignty. It will be a new era in human history, full of challenges and possibilities for how we organize and govern ourselves beyond Earth. Governing across interstellar distances won't be easy. The challenges are immense. Imagine trying to communicate with a Martian colony from Earth. Even at the speed of light, messages will take several minutes to travel each way. This communication lag makes real-time decision-making and centralized governance practically impossible. Then there's the question of law and order. Who enforces the law in the vastness of space? How do we resolve disputes between colonies or space nations? What happens when resources are scarce and competition arises? The legal frameworks we have on Earth, such as the Outer Space Treaty, are a good starting point. However, they need to be updated and expanded to address the complexities of a true spacefaring civilization. We need new rules and regulations for space resource mining, property rights, and interplanetary commerce. The challenges of galactic governance are complex and multifaceted, but they are not insurmountable. By embracing innovative thinking and international cooperation, we can create a system of governance that works for everyone in space. Imagine trying to coordinate a rescue mission to a mining outpost on the asteroid belt, but it takes 40 minutes for your message to reach Earth and another 40 minutes for a response. This is the reality of communication in space. Vast distances mean significant time lags. Even with light-speed communication, the time it takes for signals to travel between planets and stars is substantial. This delay makes real-time communication and centralized decision-making impossible. Space nations and settlements will need a high degree of autonomy. They will need to make decisions independently, relying on local leadership and pre-established protocols. This will require a shift in thinking from our current Earth-centric models of governance. Technology can help bridge the gap. Advanced communication systems, possibly using quantum entanglement, could reduce transmission times. Artificial intelligence could assist with real-time decision-making, acting as intermediaries to resolve issues, and maintain communication between distant settlements. Despite these advances, the speed of light will always be a limiting factor. We need to design systems of governance that account for these limitations, empowering local communities while maintaining a sense of unity across the stars. Section 5. Law and Order in the Void. In the vastness of space, who maintains law and order? How do we ensure justice is served when a crime is committed on a distant moon or asteroid? Establishing law and order in space requires a new approach to jurisprudence. The Outer Space Treaty provides a basic framework, but it needs to be significantly expanded. We need to clarify issues of jurisdiction, law enforcement, and dispute resolution in a multiplanetary context. For example, if a crime occurs on a private space station, which laws apply, those of the company operating the station, or those of the nation from which the individuals originated? One solution could be the creation of an international space court or tribunal. This body could handle disputes between space nations, corporations, and individuals. It could enforce existing space laws and develop new legal frameworks as needed. Technology can also play a role. AI-powered surveillance systems could monitor for illegal activities, while autonomous drones could assist with law enforcement in remote locations. However, technology alone is not enough. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines for the use of AI and ensure that justice is administered fairly and impartially throughout the cosmos. Section 6. Galactic Diplomacy, a New Frontier. As space nations emerge and interact, the need for effective diplomacy will be paramount. Galactic diplomacy will involve navigating the complex relationships between Earth-based nations, spacefaring colonies, and potentially even extraterrestrial civilizations. Imagine negotiating trade agreements for resources mined on asteroids, resolving territorial disputes over mineral-rich regions on Mars, or establishing first contact protocols with an alien species. These scenarios require a new breed of diplomats, individuals who are not only skilled negotiators, but also experts in astropolitics, xenoanthropology, and interstellar law. Interplanetary alliances and organizations such as a United Planets or a Galactic Federation might emerge to foster cooperation and prevent conflict. These bodies could facilitate communication, mediate disputes, and promote shared interests among spacefaring nations. The success of galactic diplomacy will depend on our ability to embrace diversity, build trust, and find common ground. It will require a shift from a solely Earth-centric perspective to a more inclusive and cooperative approach to interstellar relations. Section 7. Technology, the bridge between stars. Technology will play a crucial role in shaping the future of galactic governance and diplomacy. Advanced AI, for example, could help manage complex systems, analyze data, and facilitate communication across vast distances. Imagine AI ambassadors instantly translating languages and cultural nuances, helping bridge the gap between different spacefaring societies. Robotics and automation will be essential for building and maintaining infrastructure in the challenging environments of space. Autonomous spacecraft could transport goods and people between planets, while robots could mine resources on asteroids and build habitats on Mars. However, we must also be mindful of the potential downsides of technology. Unchecked AI could pose risks, and autonomous weapon systems could escalate conflicts. It is crucial to establish ethical guidelines for the development and deployment of advanced technologies in space, ensuring they are used responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind. Ultimately, technology should serve as a tool for cooperation and progress, connecting distant worlds and helping us build a thriving galactic civilization. Section 8. A Vision of Unity or Conflict. As we venture further into space, we face a fundamental question. What kind of future will we create among the stars? Will we transcend our differences and build a unified interstellar civilization? Or will we repeat the mistakes of our past, leading to new conflicts and divisions? The answer lies in the choices we make today. If we approach space exploration with a spirit of competition and exploitation, we risk perpetuating the same patterns of conflict that have plagued humanity for centuries. However, if we embrace cooperation, sustainability, and mutual respect, we have the potential to create a future where all of humanity can thrive among the stars. Imagine a future where space nations collaborate on scientific discoveries, share resources for the benefit of all, and work together to address common challenges such as climate change and resource scarcity. This future is within our reach, but it requires a conscious effort to learn from our past mistakes and choose a different path. The future of humanity in space is not predetermined. It is a future we have the power to shape, and it starts with the decisions we make today. Section 9. A Call to the Stars. The future of humanity among the stars is a canvas waiting to be painted. It is a future full of challenges but also incredible opportunities for exploration, discovery, and growth. As we embark on this journey, we must remember that we are not just explorers but also architects of our own destiny. The choices we make today will determine the kind of future we create for ourselves and for generations to come. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose cooperation over conflict, sustainability over exploitation, and unity over division. Let us build a future where all of humanity can thrive among the stars, a future worthy of the boundless potential that lies within us all. The stars are calling. What will our answer be?